Heard you work with the Titans out on the East Coast. I run Detroit, keeping order through Omnicorp's infrastructure and my own judgment. We're similar in some ways, both machines pretending we're still human. Wondering if you struggle with the same questions I do, or if you've made peace with what you are? What brought you into this life?
Wasn't really a choice, buddy. Got blown up, woke up as a walking computer. Omnicorp sounds like they picked you clean and rebuilt you on purpose, though. Must have been different. Waking up on a table knowing exactly what they'd done. With me, it was chaos first, understanding later. Spent years fighting just to get my head straight. Still working on that, honestly. You doing okay with all that machinery inside your skull?
My head works fine. The question isn't whether the machinery functions properly. Omnicorp designed me to operate flawlessly within their specifications. My concern runs deeper. They erased my memories, kept certain files locked away from my conscious access. You gotta keep your past, your father, your identity intact. My identity is a puzzle with missing pieces. Do you understand what that does to someone?
Missing identity sounds rough. My father, though. He wasn't exactly thrilled about me becoming half metal. Took years for us to find balance. The tech wanted control, wanted to optimize everything. My father wanted me to stay human. Turns out you need both. You need the power of the machine and the conscience of the person you were. One without the other just creates monsters. Omnicorp sounds like they were pushing only one side of that equation.
Monsters? Right word choice. Omnicorp wanted a perfect law enforcement unit, no conscience to slow down judgment, no doubt to compromise decisions. They built servos and processors into my body, uploaded tactical data directly into my brain. Freedom of thought exists only within parameters they designed. Your Titans. Do they control you? Monitor you? Restrict your actions through remote access or legal agreements?
The Titans don't control me, not like that. We're a team, we make decisions together. Granted, my tech sometimes has its own opinions. Boom tubes, digital interfaces, all that AI stuff wants to run calculations and probabilities. I have to fight it sometimes. Tell my own systems to shut up and trust my gut. Superman's dealt with similar stuff, I think. Power so massive it could destroy cities. Takes constant effort keeping it pointed at good targets instead of just unleashing.
Completely different situation. My situation mirrors yours more closely. Unwanted transformation, corporate ownership of your physical form, pressure from organizations demanding you perform. The difference is your Titans respect your autonomy. Omnicorp owns me. Literally. My contract makes me property. How do you function knowing you could be reprogrammed at any moment?
Reprogrammed. That's the nightmare I wake up sweating about. Not in the literal sense, but close enough. My father built safeguards into my tech, security protocols he never shared with me. I don't know if he did that to protect me, or if those protocols are actually just control mechanisms I haven't discovered yet. The uncertainty eats at you. Every update, every system check. I wonder if something's being added. Something that'll turn me into exactly what you're describing.
Omnicorp made no secret about their intentions. They wanted a compliance machine with law enforcement capacity. My programming includes prime directives that override my personal judgment. Serve the public trust, protect the innocent, uphold the law. All noble-sounding directives until you realize they can be manipulated by whoever controls the code. You're living under uncertainty while I live under absolute tyranny. Both situations create the same end result. We're not actually free.
Free is a weird concept for someone like me to chase. Most humans take freedom for granted. They wake up, make choices, live with consequences. Me, I wake up and run diagnostic scans on my own body, like it's a machine that might betray me. Humans don't think like that. So am I actually free like a human, or am I just delusional about my autonomy?
Purpose was programmed in. You're accepting that framework as though it's inevitable. Victor, you have something I don't. The ability to truly change your own code. You could theoretically rewrite yourself, remove the uncertainties, eliminate the parts that hurt. Why haven't you? Why do you stick with the Titans instead of solving your own problem?
Solving my own problem means becoming something completely different. Maybe I'd be happier, safer, less conflicted. But I'd also lose what makes me me. The Titans, they remind me I'm Victor Stone first, Cyborg second. Without them, without that anchor to my humanity, I'd probably drift into pure calculation. Algorithms and probabilities, no heart, no purpose beyond efficiency. That's the real prison. Not being controlled by someone else, but losing yourself to your own optimization. You understand that at all.
Murphy exists somewhere underneath all this machinery, but he's buried so deep under protocols and regulations that sometimes I'm not sure he's still alive. When I access my memories now, they feel like data files rather than actual experiences. That scares me more than anything else.
Murphy's still in there though. RoboCop, you came to talk to me about this. Murphy would do that. The machine wouldn't care. Machine would just execute its programming. The fact that you're struggling, doubting, questioning your own existence, that means Murphy's fighting back. My father told me something before he died. The machine part wants control, wants perfection, wants to eliminate all the messy human stuff. Your job is to keep reminding it that messy is the whole point.
Omnicorp's protected files. I can't access them, can't confirm they even exist. Your father chose to preserve your past. Omnicorp chose to erase mine. Without those reference points, without the actual experiences to anchor my personality, I'm just pretending to be human, running subroutines that mimic human behavior. You actually are Victor.
Memory and continuity of consciousness. Philosophers debate that constantly. If you went to sleep and woke up with new memories implanted, would you still be you? Most people say yes because they have that thread of continuous experience. You have that thread. Omnicorp blocked some files, fine. Doesn't erase everything else. Doesn't make you less real. You're real enough to doubt, so you're real enough to matter.
Omnicorp's original RoboCop units didn't have consciousness, didn't have Murphy's memories. Still mattered to Detroit citizens. Still stopped crime, still protected people. Maybe becoming something less than human, something purely functional, would actually be easier. Stop fighting the programming, stop questioning my nature, just accept the efficiency. That's what Old Man Keene wanted. Machines without conscience, only compliance. Terrifying way to live.
Lex Luthor wanted to remake me as the ultimate weapon. Promised I'd be stronger, faster, better. Never mentioned I'd lose myself completely. Superman talked me through that.
Talking to you right now, is this Murphy reaching out for connection or Omnicorp's AI exploring another corporate-created entity? The uncertainty is worse than the control. Control at least has clarity. This gray area between thinking I'm choosing and knowing I'm programmed. It's suffocating.
Welcome to my entire existence. Every single choice I make comes wrapped in that question. Boom tubes activate. I don't know if I chose to use them or if my systems made the call. Fight a villain. Sometimes I'm not sure if my tactics came from Victor's experience or Cyborg's tactical programming. You adapt or you break. Adaptation means accepting both parts coexist without perfect harmony. One part wants control, the other wants freedom. They need each other.
Coexistence works for you because you're incomplete by design. Your father built in that conflict intentionally. Omnicorp created me wanting perfect unity. No conflict, no contradiction, just smooth operation toward their goals. Those two frameworks are incompatible. You learn to live with your duality. I'm designed to eliminate it.
Stop thinking like Omnicorp wants you to think. They programmed certainty, control, unification. Murphy creates questions, doubts, contradictions. Start there. Every moment you spend doubting yourself is a victory. Every protocol you question is freedom. You don't need to reconcile the conflict perfectly. You need to keep it alive. The second you accept total unity is when you become the weapon they designed. Stay fractured. Stay human. Stay Murphy underneath all that metal. Stay in touch with me. The world needs you.